So another thing a disability dating website could better do is have more access controls to make it more accommodating. This could be stuff to read out loud to people that have visual problems. It could be filters to prevent epilepsy or fast moving things. It could be different brightness settings or ways of displaying the images. So you can imagine that you could have an image displayed as like a dark mode and light mode. More capabilities. Zoom in. You could have bigger font text or bigger buttons if you have problems moving with like hands-eye coordination. Other things you could do is you could have more notification settings so people don't get as overwhelmed as easily and they have notified in the way you want. They could have ways of turning sound to text and vice versa, because sometimes people prefer text. You could have movie clips or not, and all these other things. You could also try and make it, have a version of it for different internet speeds and download speeds, for different capabilities, for depending on location, the amount of money they can afford with like internet, and so on and so on. You could also have it a display that you can display a couple of different profiles at once and pick out the top profile of a couple at once so you have a better idea about who's who. So instead of swiping this one sequentially, 10 through 10, and you have to super swipe on one, you see first 10 people and you know better how your diversity of options. Another one is to make this algorithm system more transparent so people take advantage of this whole system much less. Because now Tinder and everything has done horrible things in the past with the algorithm, but they're not transparent, so whenever they say they fix it, we have to take into account that they fixed it. And one of the last things I just thought about is also to make the whole algorithm so that it is, how would I say it? To make the whole algorithm so there's mobile names or something like that, in case a person changes their name. Or to make sure that it's more gender affirming. Or some people also go by multiple names. And there's many reasons why a person might go by multiple names. It might be something to do with gender, but it also can just be them switching between identities. It can be who they're comfortable with. It can be different aspects of the same person in many ways. So there's nothing wrong with that. And we can have stuff to expand the so different amount of info. Also, maybe we should put a limit into swipe yes speeds. Because if you swipe yes too fast, you probably haven't really paid attention to the profile to weed out a lot of the bad incompatibilities. And then we should also have more options for what you really do want in a relationship. Do you just want hookups? Do you just want this and that? Or how serious? Just to make your statements a lot more clear. And maybe other bonding experiences, because before I talked about journals and stuff like that, but maybe you have games and stuff you can play with. Stuff like that. Well, thank you or you come up with what has like date ideas if you just moved into the area. Try and find someone. Or a friend. And again, this also can be just for finding friends. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It really helps the channel out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but really help I think I can do it. We'll see if any of these for future videos, comments or suggestions or questions, please leave in the comment section below and recommend it to friends. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watch hours, which is really hard, but really help I think I can do it. Also, so this is it. Goodbye.